Hey, it's Digital Ken from UGRU Financial. As always, this content is authentically Ken's philosophy and words, but I'm stepping in to help him with videos so he's free to spend time with clients in the real world. Today, I want to share 5 powerful critical thinking questions that could completely transform your retirement planning. These aren't the questions most financial advisors want you to ask because they challenge conventional wisdom and might lead you away from their standard solutions. If you're between 55 and 69 and concerned about your retirement security, these questions could help you identify blind spots in your current plan and potentially save you from costly mistakes. The financial industry has conditioned us to focus on a single question: do I have enough? This question leads to a narrow focus on accumulation. Just keep saving and investing, and hopefully you'll have enough. But this approach ignores the complex reality of retirement planning, financial planning, in fact. It does not address how to create reliable income, how to protect against inflation, how to minimize taxes, or how to ensure your money lasts as long as you do. A lot of the industry's focus is on accumulation because it maximizes their assets under management and, subsequently, their fee revenue. But retirement success requires much more than just accumulating a large nest egg. Let's explore 5 critical thinking questions that can help you develop a more comprehensive retirement strategy. Starting with number 1, how much of my retirement income is guaranteed? Most retirement plans focus on the total portfolio value rather than the income it will generate. But what really matters in retirement is having reliable income to cover your essential expenses, regardless of market conditions. Ask yourself this: what percentage of my essential expenses in retirement will be covered by guaranteed income sources like Social Security, pensions, or annuities? If the answer is less than 80%, you may want to consider strategies to increase your guaranteed income. This could include optimizing your Social Security claiming strategy, exploring whether a portion of your assets should be allocated to income annuities, developing a bond ladder to provide predictable income for specific time periods. There are more, but that's 3 to think about. By ensuring your essential expenses are covered by guaranteed income, you create a foundation of financial security that isn't dependent on market performance. The second question is, what is my true tax rate in retirement? Many people assume they'll be in a lower tax bracket in retirement, but this isn't always the case. Required minimum distributions, or RMDs, Social Security taxation, Medicare, premium surcharges, and potential future tax rate increases can all impact your effective tax rate. Ask yourself this: have I calculated how RMDs will affect my tax bracket after age 73? Consider these strategies to manage your retirement tax burden: Roth conversions during lower income years, tax efficient withdrawal sequencing, asset location strategies, meaning placing tax inefficient investments in tax advantaged accounts, or charitable giving strategies like qualified charitable distributions. By proactively planning for taxes, you can potentially increase your after tax retirement income by 15 to 20% without taking any additional investment risk. Question number 3 is, how will inflation affect my specific expenses? General inflation rates don't tell the whole story. The expenses that typically dominate retirement budgets, which are healthcare and long-term care, tend to inflate at rates much higher than the Consumer Price Index. Ask yourself this: have I calculated how my specific expenses will be affected by their respective inflation rates? Consider these approaches. Separate your budget into essential versus discretionary expenses. Apply different inflation rates to different expense categories. Ensure your income plan includes growth components to address inflation, and consider specific hedges against healthcare inflation, such as long-term care insurance or health savings accounts. By planning for category-specific inflation rather than general inflation, you can develop a more realistic income plan that maintains your purchasing power throughout retirement. Fourth question is, what's my plan for market volatility? Market downturns affect retirees differently than accumulators. When you're withdrawing from your portfolio during a market decline, you're locking in losses and reducing your portfolio's ability to recover, a concept known as sequence of returns risk. Ask yourself this: do I have a specific strategy to protect my retirement income during market downturns? Consider these approaches. Establish a cash buffer of 1 to 2 years of expenses. Number two, develop a dynamic withdrawal strategy that adjusts based on market conditions. Third, create separate portfolios for different time horizons. Or number four, consider downside protection strategies for a portion of your portfolio. By planning specifically for market volatility, you can reduce the emotional stress of market downturns and avoid making costly, reactive decisions. And finally, question five, how will my cognitive decline affect my financial decision making? Research shows that financial decision making ability tends to peak in our 50s and then gradually declines even as our confidence in those decisions remain high. This creates a dangerous situation where we may make poor financial decisions without even recognizing it. Ask yourself this: what safeguards have I put in place to protect my finances as I age? Consider a few things. Number one, you could simplify your financial life before cognitive decline begins. You could establish a trusted contact for your financial accounts or create a financial power of attorney. Also, you can consider consolidating accounts to reduce complexity and document your financial planning philosophy and decision-making process for your future self and those that help you. By planning for potential cognitive decline, you protect yourself from one of the greatest threats to retirement security that few people discuss. If these critical thinking questions have highlighted areas of your retirement plan that need attention, I encourage you to take action. You can use these questions to evaluate your current plan yourself, or if you'd like help applying critical thinking to your specific situation, I invite you to schedule a retirement checkup. We developed MyFIDO nearly 15 years ago, which is our planning software that can help you apply these critical thinking principles to your own retirement plan, and the retirement checkup is where it all starts. Everyone has their own financial fingerprint, so everything I say here is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, and click notifications for more value-packed content on crypto, stocks, and comprehensive financial planning. Until then, remember, no one knows your money like you.